Do and act on what you believe to be right, and you'll wake up the next morning feeling good about yourself. You're not supposed to look perfect while you're making babies. Making babies is the perfection. It's about feeling good in clothes and knowing you can get dressed up in the evening, work it for a minute, and maybe get back in a certain pair of jeans. But there's just no such thing as perfection. The sensation of never feeling good enough or pretty enough will always be there. It's a constant dialogue, and you just learn to be more powerful than that other voice. When you hear it come up, you shut it down. I'm feeling good about my movement on grass courts, I can serve a little bit better. This makes me much more dangerous than on hard. Feeling good about your life, but not expressing a heartfelt thank you, is like wrapping a gift for someone and never giving it to them. I'm very big into just feeling good and doing what I want. I'm not very calculated or thoughtful about my moves. I was a different person before I started to write. When I realized I could be a songwriter and that people would listen, that was when I started feeling good in my life. I've always wanted to shoot a good percentage for my team, because I'm the point guard, and I can take fewer shots, still score more, so that I can get my teammates feeling good about themselves. That was always my feeling, that if I shoot a high percentage, I don't have to shoot a ton. People just like feeling good and looking good. When I wake up in the morning, I don't say, "Oh, I have cancer." I say, "Another day. How you feeling?" "Good, good." Series finales have that responsibility to leave you feeling good about entire series. You want to feel like the viewer closes the book satisfied, and if you strike out on the finale it skews how you feel about the entire series. Style offers concrete rules you can follow. You can use it as a resource rather than a barrier to feeling good about yourself. I am intrigued by different religions and respect them all, but to be honest, I feel the most spiritual when I am doing yoga or looking at an ocean. Being spiritual is feeling a connection with a higher power and knowing that life is about more than just achieving goals. It is about feeling good in the moment. For me, it's really day to day. I don't really plan ahead and I like to be excited about what I'm wearing. Being on the road all the time, it's various articles of clothing that keep me inspired and feeling good. A fun or beautiful thing to wear can change your day. I think spontaneity and not adhering to any narrow styles keep me happy. It wasn't like, I'ma lose weight and start doing dramas. I wanted to be healthier, and that was the impetus for wanting to lose weight. It's just about being healthy and feeling good. For me, feeling good is line drives to left field. I'm into the law of attraction and quantum physics. Like cosmic ordering, it's all about thinking lovely things that you would like in life, and feeling good about them before they manifest, so that by the time they do, you don't want them because you're on to your next desire. There isn't quite a feeling you get from playing video games that you get when you're playing sports, which is like a sense of euphoria. You just get the satisfaction of doing something active and feeling good after. Fashion is about comfort and feeling good. You don't get better as you get older in your career. It's not natural to have your best years late in your career, so I'm trying to do whatever I can to keep my body feeling good for as long as I can. Well-being cannot exist just in your own head. Well-being is a combination of feeling good as well as actually having meaning, good relationships and accomplishment. To me, the one thing you should splurge on, if you only have a certain amount of money to spend, is your bed, because you spend about 30% of your life in bed, and you should be comfortable, and you should wake up every day just feeling good. It is tough to say what has influenced me the most because I know that Mozart makes me think better, but you cannot beat Dave Matthews for feeling good. Feeling good about government is like looking on the bright side of any catastrophe. When you quit looking on the bright side, the catastrophe is still there. For years, I wasn't feeling good about myself. My head wasn't clear. I was doing nothing productive. This weird thing that musicians have, it's got something to do with approval, and not feeling good enough, and therefore going out and being great somehow makes your life valid. As long as you're feeling good with your weight and the way you look, that's what matters. If merely feeling good could decide, drunkenness would be the supremely valid human experience. If a great outfit gets you one step closer to feeling good about yourself, then it's worth every penny. I try to make the good days great and take something positive from the days I'm not feeling good, work on technique or something like that. When Nina Simone first sings the title of Feeling Good, her voice has been alone for 39 seconds. The solitary singer, there's always something fiat lux about it. Resolute, the individual moves through the void. You know the accompaniment is coming, but the voice, all by itself, makes you care about it, form turns into feeling. My life off the court has changed. I'm feeling good inside, so I guess it shows on the outside too. Feeling good about yourself and your life is very important. I'm a happy woman, happy with my husband, my daughters, my grandchildren. We all get along quite well, and that keeps me centered. I try to keep at a non-obsessive level of fitness. It's not about looking great, it's about just feeling good. So I do a lot of yoga. Bikram just blows my mind. It's mental as well as physical. If I don't train, I get very depressed. Working out for me is something I do when I feel like it. But it's really about feeling good and taking care of my body rather than having to fit into any sort of model or anything like that. I try to eat well, and everything I do is really just to make me feel my best so that I can come to my job or my personal life and just feel really good. I don't know how we're going to have this baby because I'm in my 40s and I can't even remember my first son's name, but I'm going to have another baby because I'm feeling good. One day I looked in the mirror, and I wasn't happy. If you're not feeling good mentally, emotionally, and physically, you're just a mess, and that's the point I felt like. It was a change in attitude and a shift in lifestyle. There's no crazy diet. I train 6 days a week, and I eat really well. I love looking in the mirror and feeling good about what I see. I'm very physical. It's an important part of being a woman, feeling good about yourself and really being in tune with your personality. I'm working my way steadily back and I'm feeling good. I love matching workout sets. There's something about looking good and feeling good, as cheesy as that sounds, and it always makes my run seem a little better. I love community. I love to be around other people. I love to be around other people when everyone's feeling good and doing their best, not to just be the only one in the room that's shining. Glamour is about feeling good in your own skin. I haven't made anything I don't believe in. I've always started a movie with a song in my heart, and even when I'm a little unclear about it, something magical happens and it comes into focus in a way that I'm feeling good about. The reason I fell in love with fitness was because of the way I felt after a workout, even looking in the mirror afterward and feeling good about myself. I've actually apologized to some people I was a real jerk to, because I feel ashamed. I didn't need to be that hungry. There was something going on inside me when I was angry and feeling very threatened and not feeling good about myself. It was not about losing my mental power, it's about not feeling good about my contribution to the game. As long as I can sing halfway decent, I'd rather sing than act. There's nothing like being in good voice, feeling good, having good numbers to do and having a fine orchestra. This last year I kind of stopped working out. I think my body just needed a break. And so I did that, and focused more on feeling good as opposed to beating myself up. Sometimes I want to just pull the off switch, but you can't because if you go outside, you have to give people your all. You can't say, oh, you know what, I'm not feeling good today. No. No one's trying to hear that. When a woman comes up to you and says, hey, my daughter's your biggest fan, can we have a picture? You can't say no. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.